Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Chocholoyimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakachadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. It's Jachanan the Wap just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And wanted to go off into this article. It says parenting, and as a matter of fact, this is it's in American military news. Parenting can harm mental health. Biden and Harris administration warns. No, I don't think it's the parenting that harms your health. It's just trying to live in Esau's kingdom and trying, just maintain, man. This man, just trying to take care of bills. You got to work 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking jobs, man. And then he puts the options out there on the table for you to, to abort. That's pretty much what they're talking about right here. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's get that real quick. Because, see, they'll make it try and seem as if, it would be easier if you just abort. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And one of the main things that Kamala and Joe Biden, before he dropped out, was running on was, reproductive rights and things like that. That's what they call it, trying to be slick, but really it's, child sacrifice, really, in reality. That's pretty much what's going on, man. These demons need blood, man, to try and keep their, their society going, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're not ignorant of the fact that, they'll throw. This is the Surgeon General, that's under them, that's saying this bullshit. That is it can be. Damn, what happened? Slovakia. Let me go back into that again. Damn, this shit just fucking disappeared on me. Here we go, Slovakia. But it says parenting can harm mental health. Oh yeah, people bugging out here. You seeing a lot of parents leaving the damn kids in hot cars, claiming that they forgot. Some of them probably just doing that shit on purpose. Go ahead and get rid of the problem. It's the easier way, because really there's no one. People are not being prosecuted for leaving these kids in these cars, man. How could you forget 2 kids? Some people leaving 2, 3 kids in the car. Hot ass car. So you got that going on. You got shit. It was the one Eve. She put the damn baby in the oven. Talking about she thought she was putting the baby in the crib. I don't know whatever happened to that. Then you got I know the one lady here. The little kid was blind. She had about 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, whatever the fuck though. Well, she ended up beating him to the point where she killed him, and she put him in the freezer. And he was in the freezer for I don't know how many years, man. And then you got, and these so-called white people, they bugging the fuck out too. Finding the damn kids in dog kennels, locked up, strapped down in a damn feces-infested room. So, it's a lot of bug outs, man, that's out here in society right now, man. A lot of spirits of vengeance are out here in society. And these motherfuckers right here just demonic, man. I don't care what nobody say. And you so-called black women, y'all about to go out here and vote for Kamala. Hey, she's running her campaign on you sacrificing children. That's what she's doing. So it says the U.S. Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, warned that parenting can be harmful to mental health of parents due to the amount of stress involved in raising children. But why is there so much stress? Let's put another scripture. Why is there so much stress? Because Esau running shit. The so-called white man is running shit. That's the reason why so much stress on these parents. There was never no stress like that, man. Back in the days. Esau done made it hard as fuck for you to have kids. First off, they we know that they're trying to depopulate, or they're talking about depopulation. They don't want a lot of people to be on the planet no more. But this is Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So the people are in mourning. And really it's prophetic. You know what I'm saying? According to... Let's go to Baruch real quick in the Apocrypha. And we'll applaud this. Matter of fact, I'm right here on this. This is spiritual. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So what we're starting to see is a lot of so-called white people. Really, this is who he's talking about. They're bugging out. You know, you just got the so-called black woman just mean as hell a lot of the times when they're abusing these children. They just fucking just didn't grow up with no daddy. You know, shit stressful. They can't pay the rent. The baby daddy is tripping on them. All this other little shit like that. So they, you know, they lose it on that end. But these so-called white people, they really losing it because of the children screaming, crying. Because why? Esau's telling you that put him in the corner. Give him a timeout. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But that's not working. What they really need is ass whoopings. Because the scriptures talks about sparing not the rod. You're supposed to whip these kids' ass, man. So they'll be productive citizens when they grow up. But now you got these kids, they killing their parents. There's a lot of deletions of parents going on. I'm talking about they've been fucking them up in a brutal way. Motherfuckers been decapitating their parents. All kinds of, like who thinks of cutting off a head, bro? You know, of your parents? And you know, but that's the, you know, motherfuckers raising these, and you got 30, 40-year-olds in the house still acting like 6-year-olds, man. That's Esau's kingdom. But I wanted to get another one in the Apocrypha here. Ecclesiasticus, trying to think of that one that goes off into, let's get 25 and 7. Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 7. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So see, right now, you can't have no joy of no children in this man's kingdom. He's telling them that they can get puberty blockers without your permission. He's telling them, this is the Joe Biden administration, Kamala Harris administration. They're telling the kids, you know, or they're telling these parents, basically, the kids can go to school and come back another gender, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you try and do something about it, we can take the children from you. That happened in I think in California, where they, you know, they took children from the parents that didn't want to identify, you know, or calling them by their proper pronouns. So this place is stupid as hell, man. Right? And there's that other scripture too. Let's go into Salakia. Isaiah. Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And this is what Esau has done. He has flipped the world upside down. He's told the man that you can be a woman. He's told the woman that you can be a man. He's got all these goddamn pronouns out here. He's adding a letter on to that LGBTQ plus. When they got that plus symbol on the end, that means that they're going to add a few more letters soon. And mainly, one of the main letters they're really going to add is that P. For that PEDO. You know what I'm talking about. Because these old ass people, they got a fetish for, babies, man. And they're going to make that shit legal soon. But let's get a little bit more in the article. Hey, these are the people that, Jake about to go out here and vote for. It says, Murthy's warning came in an advisory published by the Biden-Harris Administration Department of Health and Human Services on Wednesday. Parents have a profound impact on health of our children and the health of society, Murphy wrote. Yet parents and caregivers today face tremendous pressures from familiar stressors such as worrying about their kids' health and safety and financial concerns, to new challenges like navigating technology and social media, a youth mental health crisis, an epidemic of loneliness that has hit the young people the hardest. See? Murthy pointed to his personal experience as a father of 2 children, describing parenting as the toughest, most rewarding job in his life, addressing the impact of stress in parenting and its potential effects on American families. The stresses parents and caregivers have today are being passed to children in direct and indirect ways, impacting families and communities across America. In a press release announcing Murthy's advisory, the Department of Health and Human Services warned that children who have parents struggling with mental health conditions can be more likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety for earlier onset reoccurrence and prolonged functional impairment from mental health conditions. Man, this place is fucking crazy, bro. In Wednesday's advisory, Murthy said that prolonged or severe stress can have deleterious effect. What do you mean delete? He noted, yeah, a lot of these parents are deleting these damn kids. You've been having parents, drowning them in the damn bathtub. They've been, it's story after story after story, man. And it's mainly, like I said again, it's these so-called white people. I seen a so-called white woman in Walmart the other day, man, and she had 2 big-ass kids riding in the buggy. And when I tell you, man, them motherfuckers was screaming so loud, she couldn't control them. And niggas just walking by her looking like, I'll fuck that little nigga up. Like, bitch, is you crazy? But she was just, time out, Timmy, and be nice, and Aaron, leave him alone, and all this dumb shit. People walking by her looking at her like she was stupid as fuck. Right? Because she wasn't handling the situation right. Back in the days, man, you'd have known. You sit your you walk your ass alongside me, don't you touch a goddamn thing, don't pick up nothing. You see parents all off in the supermarkets and places like that, and they allowing the kids to pick up everything. Mom, can I have this? Yeah, go ahead and put it in the buggy. Rewarding them for being fucking fucked up and bad. Hell out of here, man. Okay, it says he noted 41% of parents say that most days they are so stressed they cannot function, and 48% say that most days their stress is completely overwhelming compared to other adults, 20 and 26% respectively. Murthy cited conversation he has had with parents and guardians across the country saying, I have found guilt and shame have become pervasive, often leading them to hide their struggles, which perpetuates a vicious cycle where stress leads to guilt, which leads to more stress. Well, man, hey, man, should we all go through things? That's why you need the scriptures. That's the reason why you need the Bible. That's why you need to be praying to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. See? Because the word that the Holy Spirit he comforts, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the scriptures. And then you're going to know exactly what to do. Fuck the government. You got to pop them on their goddamn hand or pop them on their ass or, or whatever the case may be. You just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I'm telling you, man, Esau, he'll get Esau don't mind gunning your damn kids down. That's what's going on with all these reckless ass children right now. He done turned raising children into complete hell, man. He's telling you that you can't even spank your child if they out of control. But he can gun you. He'll shoot their asses. Right? He'll shoot them. Gun their asses down, blow their asses away, man. Put a whole clip in their back while they running. Especially you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This man don't have no problems putting your kids down because he has created monsters, and then now he's really made it to the point where we have a right to shoot their asses. We're afraid for our life because look at what you've created. Look at what you've created. We're talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He has destroyed the family structure or the family home so bad to the point where you got these white kids doing school shootings, man. Instead of sitting their little asses down like being bullied. Okay, well, kids are cruel, but that comes with a talk. You talk with them, you speak with them. Like, hey, look, don't let no shit like that. You start that shit early in their life. That's why a lot of these children, they need men in their lives, and a lot of them don't have those fathers in their homes no more to teach them. Like, hey, look, man, shit. As a matter of fact, they would teach you how to a couple of little boxing skills. Fucking kids fucking with you, man. You got a right to defend yourself. You whoop on their ass. We had fist fights back in the days. Like, but I know now, hey, these little motherfuckers not fist fighting, man. They'll pull out that gun on your ass. But anyway, It says the Biden-Harris administration Surgeon General called for the government to implement additional programs to help parents manage their stress and mental health. That's crazy, bro. Murthy, a lot of these people just don't even want to have kids, man. That's why the birth rate is so low, and especially among Esau. Because first off, they too stressed. They can't afford it. That's mainly what it is. It's really the money. If there were better, well, I can't even say better jobs, because Esau going up on every goddamn thing anyway. If you get a raise, trust me, he's going up on your shit, because he wants a part of your raise, if not all of it. So that's not what gonna help anything. But he has just made it difficult to live, man. Because why? He's that red horse, man. He's the one that takes peace from the earth. He is taking peace from the earth, man. People are miserable here. And that reminds me, I was going to go into Baruch. And see, we applaud this too. Hey, we're not tripping on this. I pray that it gets worse. Straight up. Baruch 4. Let's go to like 30 or so. We start at verse 30. Baruch 4 and 30 in the Apocryphal 16:11 King James Bible. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. So these people, these Americans, these so-called white people, they're miserable because they rejoiced in our fall. Now that they're falling and that they're starting to receive that burst of the curses being on their asses, now they're complaining. And they want you to all march with them now. You should feel sorry for them now. You see? It says, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy son. So these places are miserable. And it's not just America. It's everywhere the so-called white people are that, raped, robbed, and pillaged our people and colonized us, man. And we're still in captivity 500 years later. So they're miserable now. And this is an indicator that we are at the end of this world, man. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. It says, verse 33, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. See? For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. And that's pretty much what you're seeing amongst these Americans, man, these so-called white people. Because there's more and more stories of them fucking their kids up. I'm talking about, man, they got the kids living in very deplorable conditions, man. Horrible. Horrible, man. They find the kids that never been to school. Motherfuckers is like 10, 11, being locked in the house. You know what I'm saying? They motherfucking teeth done rotted out of their mouth. They ain't ever had no health care type of deal. And they're just being treated badly. You know what I'm saying? Malnutrition. They're not feeding them. Motherfuckers is just getting high. Crazy, bro. This place is through. So now they want to come up with new extra programs to appease these lazy ass fucking parents, man. Because really, in reality, a lot of them, they just lazy as fuck. We was pretty much about, it was more to the story. Pretty much got the gist of it. Let's see what else they want to start these additional programs, right? To help parents manage their stress and mental health. So what programs are you about to start? What are you about to do? Because the only thing that can really straighten this out is the Lord coming. The men of the Lord ruling over the earth and getting Esau's ass out of power. Because as long as the so-called white man is running things, it's never going to be peace on earth, man. Because he was created to take peace from the earth. And that's how these nations are going to be blessed. When we become rulers, man, because we're going to treat the earth the proper way, And even though they're going to be under us, we're going to fuck their asses up for quite some time. But they're still going to be blessed to have fucking clean water, clean air quality, clean food. Ain't going to be no GMOs, Because a lot of stuff that be going on with people is gut health. All the shit that we eat and put in our guts every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we try and do our best, because the scriptures talks about how we will eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. But you got to try and at least do the best that you can, you know what I'm saying? Well, you can properly get on that goddamn toilet, man, and push some of these toxins out of your ass. And a lot of people are not doing that. You eating McDonald's every day. You eating Burger King every day. You know, a lot of that right there plays in your stress levels you know, in itself. People have ailments. People are sick as fuck. Hypertension, fucking high blood pressure, diabetes, all kind. I mean, that's even amongst the kids. It's kids that's having heart attacks and shit like that now. So you know that this man is running a foul ass kingdom, man. But that was pretty much about it on it. He says, Murphy suggested that the government push for more affordable daycare programs, mandatory time off work for family sickness, and more access to mental health. Man, Esau work your ass into the ground. He'll work your ass into the ground, man. He ain't thinking about, hey, Esau don't want you calling off. You can have the time on the books. And this motherfucker trying to write you up for calling off. He wants to know what you're doing. He wants to know every part of your day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing? Why are you calling off? Why do you need a day off? Well, bitch, I got the time. Why are you questioning me? I need the day off. I got personal shit to handle. You see what I'm saying? It says, Murphy stated, raising children is sacred work. It should matter to all of us. And the health and well-being of those who are caring for our children should matter to us as well. Well, the parents got no choice but to send their kids to your whack-ass schools to learn your stupid-ass curriculum. They're not learning shit but to be wicked. Right? You talking about more daycare programs. No, how's about, you know what I'm saying? Give, you know. I ain't going to even go all off into it, man. But we just know that Esau must be taken out of power. That's the only way things are going to get better. Bottom line, the source. You want to get to the source of the cancer? Esau Edom is the source of the cancer of this fucking place, man. He's the source of all the wickedness that's going on in this place. Because again, like I said, there's so many scriptures on sparing not the rod of the children, because these children really need some ass whoopings. They won't get up, won't clean their room, they won't make a bed, they won't wash a dish. You get to talking to them about taking out some trash, they looking at you like you got 3 heads. They won't rake the yard, they won't fucking cut the grass. I mean, when I was growing up, man, we had all kinds of chores. And we wasn't getting paid for that shit neither. It wasn't like no fucking allowance in our house. No, you got your ass up and you helped the household out. That was it. It wasn't no motherfucking allowance, man. You know, you getting paid to do shit in the house. Nah, man, you live here. Your ass is living rent free. You eating food for free. You get your ass up and you help out around here, man. None of that is going on these days. Let's see how that scripture is worded. So like you bear with me here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's just go to Proverbs 22:6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So how do you train a child? You're supposed to be constantly meditating on the scriptures. The scriptures talks about talking to them about the word of Yahweh when they get up, as you walking along with them. When they lay down, you got things around the house. You got posts, you got scriptures that's posted on the wall. You know, you constantly grilling into them the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's how they become, you put that fear of Yahweh in them. But also, that comes with, I'm trying to think, so like here, I want to get this one and I'll end out. Proverbs, yeah, right here. Proverbs 13:24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. So as soon as he do some shit, you on him. Like, nah, man, what the fuck you doing, man? Hell going on with you? Especially in these days and times anyway. You want to be constantly on their asses about doing the right thing. Why? Because Esau will gun their asses down, man. They'll jump out of a squad car and gun their asses down. Or throw their asses into prison for the rest of their life. Then next thing you know, he's in there, he's a bati boy. He don't want to have no children. He don't want to carry on your family lineage. Hey, Esau, man, this man gotta be destroyed, man. He runs a real wicked fucking kingdom, man. He runs a real wicked kingdom, man. Ain't nobody in these prisons, man, being reformed. They just being turned out and turned into better criminals, man. What's a lock here? Let me cause there's a couple of precepts on that. You can't spare that rod, man, on young Jake, and especially the young ladies. You know, give a woman not liberty to gad abroad. Your daughters. I was just listening to the apostle Rumlob. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna listen to the rest of it. I stopped it to do this lesson, but I'm gonna listen to the rest of it. You know, Yahweh Ratazah. You know, because he's going off into. I think he worded it. You women. Because, man, you women have the ability to gad abroad. Y'all running around out here in wolf packs of fucking 10 to 12, 13, 14 people. And y'all just out here criminals, man. Y'all doing worse shit than dudes. Right? But let's get some cross references on that one. I wanted to grab another precept or two on that. Proverbs 23 and 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. His ass ain't gonna die. He'll cry. But you want to put the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in him, because like I said again, if you don't, guess what? Esau will shoot his ass down. He'll gun his ass down in the middle of the street, man. Straight up. Verse 14, it says, thou shalt beat him with the rod and shalt deliver his soul from hell. Which that word goes up, that word hell goes up into hard times, man. You'll deliver him from going to a goddamn prison, man. 25, 30, 40 fucking years working for Esau and shit, making goddamn some shoes or something for fucking Michael Kors or some goddamn body or something. I'm just using that example, man. I don't know why I said Michael Kors. But anyway, one of these you know, cause Esau getting all kinds of free work and slave work out of Jake, man, in these prisons, man. You if you whoop on his ass, and you'll save him from a lot of shit, not just a prison, dealing with a wicked ass chick, you know, because the Lord will give a wicked ass chick to a wicked man. If you raise him to not be wicked, you raising him in the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you can save him from dealing with a fucked up baby mama, you know. Or knowing how to speak, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how to hold his anger, you know, knowing how to do certain things that's according to the scriptures, man. Because the scriptures are life. Because the Lord said he placed life and death before us. So you're going to choose one. There ain't no in between. Okay, Proverbs 29 and 15 is a good one. It says, the rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. And a lot of these kids, they are to themselves because they might even be in the house with the parents, but they on these goddamn cell phones. They on these on a tablet, looking at a bunch of bullshit with some damn earbuds in their ears all goddamn day. Every time you try and get their attention, they like, huh? You know, they got to take a goddamn earbud out of their fucking ear to try and hear what you saying. It shouldn't be like that. No, with screen time, baby. Certain time of the day, you get to look at little shit, and I'm gonna be watching what your ass is looking at. God damn it, you ain't gonna just be laid up. No, you don't get no device to lay down with. Ain't gonna be no phone, no tablet in your motherfucking bed. You gonna give all that shit up, and your damn door gonna be open. You know, you know what I'm saying? You're out here just allowing them to live the way Esau. Cause see, Esau wants to raise your kids. Matter of fact, he's your real father. Esau raising y'all kids. This is why this motherfucker talking about some more daycare programs. What? Because he wants you parents to take y'all asses to work, get you a third job. Because they're not talking about, they trying to act as if parenting is stressful. No, it's going to work. It's stressful. And dealing with a bunch of assholes when you get there. Then you got to get off, go to another one and deal with a bunch of clowns. Then possibly dealing with, So people just trying to do too much, man, and don't have no time to themselves. Motherfuckers is passing out. They stressed out. Blood pressure through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Because of stress. See? If you had a good regimen for the asses to take the asses to bed, nope, you going to bed at a certain time. So you'll be refreshed, and when you get up tomorrow, you won't be agitated as fuck and get on my goddamn nerves. But these parents, they let these kids stay up all night. Why would you let your kids stay up 2 o'clock in the morning knowing goddamn well they got to get up at 6, 7 to get ready for school, and they don't want to get up? They burnt. That's the reason for taking the damn cell phones. Taking them. As a matter of fact, to a certain extent, to a certain age, like why even allow them to have them? You got little bitty kids, man, with fucking phones and shit, man. So it's a lot that goes into what's really causing this stress that they talking about. And it's not the children, man, because children not really. If you can deal with the children the way that the scripture said to deal with them, you wouldn't have no problems. But of course, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he wants nothing to do with the Bible. But yet he'll tell you this is a Christian nation. You see? So it is what it is, man. I'm going to end out there. I didn't want to keep the lesson too long. Just wanted to I seen this and I'm like, how fucking stupid. This is the Biden administration. These are the ones that's running their campaign on you aborting your damn kids. Crazy as hell, bro. These are the very people that's saying to your children at 8 years old, they don't need your parents' permission. They don't need the parents' permission to get puberty blockers. Are you fucking crazy? And y'all going to vote for these people? These motherfuckers is the devil, man. Old wrinkle. Let me just be classy here. Anyway, I'm gonna end out there. I pray that this lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Yashala and the Bible Ball.